Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Bungle Collects. Lady M and I are going to be going through this £250 bag with you, trying to find the rare and valuable ones, the ones that are worth more than the 50p that's stamped on them, and hopefully, from Lady M's point of view, something for her book.
Yes.
I'll talk about the date and the time in a minute, if Lady M can take care of the bag administration. And basically, it's an exciting bag. I'm absolutely buzzing because it's exactly the same date and time as the bag I opened in the last episode. And not only did I get one for my book, it makes me two ahead. Lady M needed two of the coins that I found. So this is Lady M's book. So honestly, I've chose really wisely. I normally choose really poorly. Spoiler, that was one of them. And and it's in the back. We keep any coins for horse trading later. So for example, Lady M's kept that canoe in case I need it at the end of the year. We can do a swap. And I went to put my Flopsy Bunny in the back, Lady M's, because that's what I found in one of them in the last hunt. And she said, "Oh, put it in the back for horse trading." But I'd already found it and had a spare one in the back of the book. So I found 3 Flopsy Bunnies. It might even be more, who knows? But at least 3. Lady M's found none. So yes, I am very, very excited.
Sad times.
And buzzing, as it were. And I'm also really keen, because I have a theory that these bags that have dates and times on them, you tend to get similar coins with similar dated and timed bags. So this is a really good example, because I've got exactly the same time on. So it's been put together in the cash centre with all the 50p's that are in there, vats and vaults and bags and boxes and whatever, within a minute of the last one. So I think there's a chance of getting duplicate coins. So will there be more Olympics to come? Will Lady M get the Flopsy Bunny she requires? I was going to say deserves there, but no one deserves it in coin hunting. You know what I mean? It's the flip of the coin, the look of the draw. There's a Tiggy Winkle. Now, I found a Tiggy Winkle in the last one. So that's the first similarity.
I found a Jubilee in the last one.
You did.
I don't think that's particularly rare these days.
So it's looking good for you, Lady M. It is looking good.
I'm not holding my breath.
There's a 2017 shield. Didn't we find a 2017 shield as well? We did, you know.
I think you did, yeah.
Didn't find a Victoria Cross and medal, though, and that is a very poor version of them.
How on earth did that get through? There's no way that is going through our coin machine.
No.
Not a cat in hell's chance.
I agree. One difference in this coin hunt to yours. Look, 2019 shield, lots of them. We had lots of them as well.
If that's nothing new, is it?
I don't think we had a libraries. We did find, I found 2 Olympics in the last one.
Well, I found them.
And it was found in the first bag, was it? What? That wasn't it. Just check that one. What?
Just a shield, 15.
Oh, like an 18 for a second. And the light is just beginning to fade. Well, not just beginning, but the light's fading a little bit. And we don't have the studio lights.
As is Bungle's eyesight.
Yeah, and we don't have the studio lights this time of year. We pack them away because, of course, it's bright for a long time. And for a second there, I thought it was a 2000 and... just like I thought that was a 2011 shield, and I thought it was a 2018 shield. It was not intended for circulation, but the light fails me. And that one, I thought that was a 2011, which is not a 2014.
There's a canny looking Mrs. Tiggy Winkle.
Oh, thanks. Just blast yourself in.
Okay.
But I can't be blamed for that one because it is just a poor condition. And yeah, anyhow. So yeah, 2 heart attacks in a row there.
A diversity.
Because you can't beat the buzz, and we're not intended for circulation shield. That's for sure. Or any coin that was not intended for circulation ended up in circulation and then ended up in my bag or your bag, your basket. You cannot beat it. So, on we plough. How are you feeling, Lady M? How are you feeling?
Not amazingly hopeful, but you just never know.
I think you've got to try and be a little bit more enthusiastic about it.
Right.
You've really got to call to the coin gods. There's the tail of Peter Rabbit. Oh, Benjamin Bunnies.
You flip me a 2011 over that I need, and I'll be more enthusiastic.
Oh, yeah.
Right, are you picking? Because you just found it. One.
That's the only one.
Right, okay, I'll go with 3.
Right. And And I must admit, I picked up your pot, your money box when I got it down from the shelf before we began filming, and it is heavy.
It is.
Now it's made of pot, so it would be heavier than my plastic pig.
Yeah, but significantly heavier.
No, I think it is. I'm a little bit, just a little bit worried, lady.
And based on last year's rules, that means I'm winning.
Yeah, I think we don't really need to think about last year's. You've got to move on, lady. You've got to move with the times. You know what I mean? You can't be rooted in the past.
Right.
We'll see what the rules are once we get to them. There it is, Paddington at the old tower there. The old tower, the old Paddy, and the Paddy at the tower. I was watching Christopher Klex's vlog. It'll be a couple of weeks ago now because I'm a little bit ahead on videos. Some dude, nice dude though, good dude. But
Bunny.
Oh dear.
Number 2.
I haven't won. Neither of us have won yet, so we're looking.
Okay, still plenty of bags left.
Yeah, big time. Oh, someone's forgot to put their phone
No,
on.
it is not. It's on Do Not Disturb. It just happens to be one of the people who manages to get through on my Do Not Disturb.
Right, well, they should ditch them. Why are we interested?
In an emergency, if I'm asleep at night and one of my children is not in the house and they need to contact me, it is an essential.
If it disturbs important coin hunting business, then knickers to anybody.
Never mind knickers to my children, you.
Oh, they're yours now, are they?
Well, you were clearly not bothered.
Well, to be fair, they are old enough to look after themselves, aren't they?
Look, they're always your babies, and they'll always need looking after in one way, shape or form.
Cost a packet more.
Well, yeah, okay.
Right, so I was watching Christopher Alexia. He took himself to London. He went to the Tower of London.
Nice.
Unfortunately, the bit where it shows you about the coins and the minting of the coins was closed on that day, so he didn't see it. Now, we've been once to the Tower of London, and it's because we got in at a discounted price. We were with someone who was able to access some discounts. And we have been to London once or twice since then, and then not paid to go in. It's about 20 odd,
it's
26
not,
quid.
It's not cheap if there's a few of you going. You know, if it's like a family, it's you know, you're definitely getting up there in the realms of it being, you know, somewhere between £80 and £100 for you all to get in.
But he showed that building, because you can get that from the inside. So I thought that's cool. You can actually see that building and that view from the inside of the tower. And then also, looks a bit different. Oh, it's a frog boy. It's the frog boy, it's the toad. Yeah, Freddy, is it Freddy Fishfinger? Master Dan calls him. There's the Galore Castle.
One of them.
Yeah, Heroic Acts, the medals.
The medals.
Victoria Cross, the medals, I mean.
Yours, anyway.
1997. Common that one. The Galore Castle. We've been there. If you want to see us go, then go on our other channel. Look, search YouTube for The Adventures of Bungalow Lady M. You will find our second channel, and you'll find us where we went outside of that castle. Anywho,
Jeremy Fishfinger and another
the toad.
Victoria Cross the medals. 3 we found now. The quality is getting better as we go.
It'll be bugged by the time you finish. Anyway, back to the tower. So when we went, I didn't know that it was the original Royal Mint, the Tower of London. That's where they minted the coins before they went across the road.
Was it before we got back into
it was
the hunting? Yeah.
And so they have like a minting thing there, but it was the exhibition thing was closed. And I thought, ooh, that might be something that would entice me to spend a little bit more money if we ever go to London again to go and see. So because they have Mint Street, there's a street within the tower.
Yeah. Speaking of which, there it is again.
Where they minted all of the coins, and then I assume that's where the exhibition is. There's another bunny coming up here.
Excellent. Well, at least I've won the bunny challenge because so far I've won enough all else.
Yeah, I definitely chose well, didn't I?
You did. But your theory's absolutely gash.
Oh, using my gash words as well,
Well, deserves it.
Oh, well, just check. Do you want to check that for rotation?
Oh, good.
Do you want the last bag then?
No,
go on, because you've got a comment, haven't you, because it's been so poor.
Oh, it's okay.
Do you want? I'll tell you what, half
it's okay, just flip me at 2011.
All right, okay.
Go for it.
Okay, here we go. I'll zoom in while I ask everybody to please do us a favour and subscribe. Desperate to get to 5,000 subscribers. edging close, painfully slow, painfully edging there. I know a lot of people watching, they're not subscribed, so please do subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, but helps us out. Put some likes on the videos as well, and do feel free to leave a comment and all that kind of jazz, Lady M. That's all I've got for you.
Oh well, at least I've won the bunny challenge.
Yes.
And I've got 3 bunnies for my pot. 3 more heavy bunnies. Put it in the middle.
Honestly, you're such a wally.
Going in.
Do you want... Honestly, you wouldn't catch me doing these silly tricks.
Picking that up.
Do you want to pick a plum fine via show the medals at various degrees of quality?
I want to go with the Galore castle just because it's nicer than it looks in person.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it so they could all look quite nice on camera without getting the reflection of the roof on, or the reflection.
Yeah, that's you've just about got it there.
Yeah,
Just
could try and make that. I could try and make that the thumbnail, couldn't I? Just I don't know, something a bit different. It's rock hard picking thumbnails and titles of videos. What would you call this, Lady M, other than a absolute bag of gash?
Medals galore.
Medals galore. What does that mean though? Is that really a snazzy title?
I don't know.
That's just what you call it, is it?
Well, that's what I'm giving you.
Right.
You asked.
Okay. I know, but I wanted something good. I didn't just want like a
You didn't ask
medals
for anything
galore.
good, you just asked.
Talk about stating the obvious. There we
Wow.
go. There. I think that might be the thumbnail there. That it does show the difference in quality. Keep an eye out as well for these, of course. They were reissued in both the 40 and the 50th anniversary, the 50p sets, the military sets in 2019. So there we go. Right, we're all done. Sorry, Lady M. What a shame. What a shame. The lead I continue to strike ahead. You know.
It is what it is.
Fair dues, Lady M. Right. Okay then. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.